Stay sharp. We're going in.
Do my best!
Here!
I'll smash you!
Take it! Let the marksman handle this attack!
This one's mine!
I'm only getting started!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor. Seriously? Is this a joke?
Tiger Blade! Peppered Trident! Time to fly!
So much for talking it out.
Make your very well! Astral energy! Full throttle! Dance in the wind! Pathetic! One more! Peppered Trident! I'll be safe from the corruption! Now! Bridwell! Frozen!
Hammer! Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor. That's far enough!
I see one. Anything over!
Anything in armor is all
Damn it!
I really don't give... Do that. Top field! Going in!
Its armor's too strong.
Split it open!
Be my guest.
I never miss! Take it! Here I go! I'm only getting started! This one's mine! You're mine! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize. Go no further! It's over! Tiger Blade! Blade into the shadows! Go ahead! They're hard for what you did! Light Astral Energy! Into the shadows! This one's mine! Lightning Take it! This one's mine! Frozen!
Hammer!
Well then, let's keep moving.
I'll do my best!
You.
You're Tiger Blade! Lightning Conduct!
This one's
I
mine!
won't show you any mercy.
Into the shadows! I'll be safe.
Looks like we won.
Get lost! Lightning Shield! You're mine!
Here I come.
Into the shadows! Supernova! It's over! Tiger Blade! Top field! Tiger Blade! Lightning Trident! Here I go! I'm only getting started! That's my cue! This one's mine!
Shut him down.
Tiger Blade!
You're mine!
Be still!
One's mine.
Into the shadows! Raging! Frozen!
Hammer!
Onward and upward.
Hi, Hoodle!
Engaging!
There!
Release your mind!
Into the raging cascade!
I'm the true gunslinger around here.
Bring her down!
And it's gone! Zephyr Trident!
Mission!
Tiger Blade! Sighted! I'm only getting started!
Destruction!
Bridwell!
Frozen!
Hammer!
I'm ready for the next battle!
Gotta break through!
Getting started!
Look sharp!
Zephyr Trident! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! You'll have no mercy!
Mission!
I'm only getting started! I never fix! There! It's over! Into the shadows! Feel sweet now! Here I go! I'm only getting...
Looks like we got them all.
Right, here goes! I see one, eh?
You're open! Dance in the wind!
I can read your moves like a book.
Into the shadows!
Damn it!
It's almost too strong!
Split it open!
Be my
I'm
guest!
only getting started! Thunderfield! Dance in the wind! I'm only getting started! Tiger Blade! Chronotop Field!
What is this?
Here I go! One's mine!
Going over! Thunderfield! I'm ready for the next battle! Go no further!
This one's mine! Here I go! You're mine! Tiger Blade!
In the wind! This one's mine! I'll be saving this! Take I'm only getting started! More where that came from!
Piercing roll!
Lunar eruption!
Here I go! I'm on Tiger Blade!
I can feel my power growing! Gotta break
I'll
through!
heal you all!
Down!
Look sharp!
Release!
Tiger Blade!
Thunderblade!
Will this help?
Dragon Kill!
Healing
Going in!
Engaging!
Here I go!
I'm only getting started! I'll be saving this lunar eruption!
Mission!
Now sighted!
Barely a blip on our radar. Out of my way!
You! Even
I'm only getting started! There! It's over!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Xion.
Let's dispose of the trash. Graviton field! Into the shadows! Graviton field! Into the shadows!
Astral Arts?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
I feel sprightlier than before. Seriously? Is this a joke?
Tiger Blade! Into the shadows! Thunder Blade! Going in! Fire support! Crescent Graviton Blazing Orb! Into the shadows! Air Blast! Now! Take it! Trinwell! Frozen!
Hammer!
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
Let's dispose of the trash. Into the shadows! Warp into the
This one's mine!
Tiger Blade! Into the shadows! Graviton field!
Laser Blade!
We won.
Let's dispose of the trash. Healing circle!
Locked and
Into the wind!
I owe you one for that.
Fire support! Blah, blah, blah,
Laser Blade! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
This one's mine!
Graviton field! Into the shadows! Wind Astral Energy! Lightning condemned! Thunder Blade! Graviton field! Seems about right to me.
Well, well, if it isn't the slaves and the traitor. I don't remember giving you permission to enter the palace.
So it's true. You really are the one behind all this, Kelzelik.
I don't remember giving you permission to speak either. Know your place, slave!
Now we see his true colors.
Yeah, a despicable excuse for a human being. Though really, I guess that makes him pretty ordinary, huh?
Kelzelik, you were Lord Dohalim's most trusted advisor. His closest ally. Why would you betray him?
Don't be a fool! I didn't serve him because I wanted to. I expect a mere slave would know, but there are many powerful contenders for the position of Lord. A contest of strength determines the one who will be Lord and undisputed ruler of a realm. There is no choice in the selection. If my master had any ambitions of becoming the Sovereign, I would have gladly served him.
But he had no intention of fighting for the crown.
Indeed. Can you slaves even imagine how that looked to the rest of us? Enduring the whims of an ambitionless lord, all we could do was wait for the end as we suffered through our humiliation.
You want suffering? Try being Danon for a day.
So you plotted against Lord Dohalim in secret. And when my brother found out...
And I would do it all again if it meant returning Menancia to its rightful state! A realm where Danons are slaves and Renans their masters. It's the natural order.
Enough! Who are you to decide what is natural or rightful, traitor? Miguel, my brother, he dreamed of building a world free of suffering. He gave his life for that dream. And all you've managed to build is a lake of death! You killed my brother! And now you'll die for it! My brother's dead because of you!
Why should I concern myself with the passing of one pathetic slave?
Have you no shame?
Healing circle!
It can hide itself from me?
Meteor! Into the shadows! Go for the weak point! Into the shadows! Supernova! Raging cascade! One more! Spread!
Rising Falcon!
Tiger blade!
Rising
Photon!
Phoenix!
Lightning condemned!
I can carve through walls!
Thunder blade!
Vanished again?
Listen carefully and keep your eyes peeled.
Blue escape!
Tiger blade! Dance in the wind! Hey, I'll heal you all! Lightning condemned! Thunder blade!
Their arcs were interrupted.
This help? Photon! Raging cascade! Healing from here! Learn for the stockpile!
You're finished!
Hey, that's...
Sword Rain
Lightning field!
Lightning Slash!
Dance in the wind! I never miss!
This one is mine.
Into the shadows! One more! Field! More where that came from!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Demon Fang!
Think again! Shining supernova! Raging cascade! Tiger blade! One more! Into the shadows! Wind astral energy! Graviton field! Dance in the wind!
Dragon Swarm! Eternal Devastation!
Into the shadows! I'll heal you all!
Make it rain!
Remote!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Demon Fang!
Lightning condemned! Thunder blade!
You're mine!
Healing circle!
More supers?
Keep calm and take them down! Raging cascade!
Not today!
In here! I'll be saving you! It's about to strike!
Look sharp, everyone!
The Marksman handles this! It's weakened!
This ends now!
Field!
Eternal Devastation!
Into the shadows! This one's mine! Here! Lightning
Where are you going?
Tiger
Be
blade!
still!
Thunder blade!
Rising Falcon!
Into the shadows! Raging cascade! Graviton field! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Photon! Raging cascade! I'll heal you all! Dance in the wind! In here! Healing circle! I'll be saving this one!
You're mine! Rising Flipper!
Lunar corruption! Tiger blade! Into the shadows!
You're mine! It's time!
Into the shadows!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara! One more! I'll
Take
heal you all! This one's
Rising
mine!
Wyvern!
Guardian Field!
I owe you one.
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolisher!
Here I go! Graviton field! One
Rising
more!
Wyvern!
Into the shadows! Raging
Rising
cascade!
Phoenix!
Will this help?
Flaming Meteor!
I'll be saving Healing circle!
Yeah! Your arm!
Here I go! Tiger blade! I can do this all day!
Meteor!
Dance in the wind! A new lease on life. I'll be saving this one. Healing circle.
Appreciate
That move.
Here comes the big
Hey,
one!
that
Far enough!
You're mine!
my tiger energy. More where that came from. Into the shadows. Here
I
goes.
can carve through Got him on the run!
Don't get cocky.
Right.
Into the
Kill
shadows.
anyone's fight!
I'll heal you all. Healing circle. Here's the lightning to death.
An astral art?
That's my cue.
Shut him down!
I'll heal you all.
Burn in hell!
Healing circle. Crescent moon.
You're mine!
I'll heal you all.
Lightning
Raging cascade. Healing circle. Seal. I'll be saving this one. Graviton
Nothing
field.
gets by me!
Into the shadows.
Graviton
field.
On guard!
Where are you going? Towards our way. It's over. Take this. Here's the dance in the wind.
Now you see what I can do!
Here. Take that time. It's over. Thunder field. Photon flash. There. Make it go. Kizara, go for it.
Prepare to crumble!
You filthy slaves are despicable!
Your dreams of attaining lordship are no more. Give up, Kelzelik.
Attaining lordship! Ridiculous! Only those who possess a master core can become a lord. What, did you think just anyone could do it?
But then, what were you trying to accomplish with this? Didn't you betray your lord?
Yes, that's true. However, there are other lords.
Other lords? So you mean...
At last, the truth is revealed.
Dohalim, where have you been this whole time?
Cleaning up. Kelzelik, you've made your last of these.
The fruit of Helgen?
It can't be. You found my production facility?
Correct. And I tore it down. But something still troubles me. It's clear that this is no ordinary fruit. Nor was the equipment used to grow it. You couldn't have done all this without outside assistance. Indeed. Something like this must have come from another realm. Tsar, perhaps?
You actually expect me to talk now? At this point, the contest for the crown will be over soon enough, and you will finally receive the punishment you deserve for your weakness.
I've already received my punishment. May this be my final act as the Lord of Elder Menancia. Go to Mahag Sar, Ganeth Haros, wherever you think you'll find a suitable lord.
Are you all right with this? He killed your brother after all.
He did. But then I thought, he's nothing more than one common, ordinary Renan. He's not worthy of my time or my anger, right?
So after everything, was the dream of coexisting just a dream? What is that?
Those are the cheers of the brave Danans who overpowered Kelzelik's forces.
Wait, they challenged the Renans?
Indeed. A militia made up of Danan guardsmen, Renan supporters, and of course, the Gold Dust Cats.
Do we have you to thank for bringing them all together?
Regardless of what your original motivations were, your dream of coexistence saved countless lives. And now, those people out there are fighting to keep that dream alive. That's something real.
Be that as it may, they do so now by their own hands. These people no longer need any lord.
Where are you going?
To put an end to the crown contest. So long as its madness persists, peace will remain ever out of reach. I cannot allow it to continue.
The crown contest impacts far more than just the Danans. You're choosing to fight Lenegis and the entire Empire.
I am well aware. However, if I wish to keep this dream from dying, then I have little choice in the matter. Besides, it's the least I can do.
So you're gonna go out there and make that dream real on your own?
You may be decided on your path, but that doesn't make it any less difficult.
Why not walk that road with us?
Pardon?
You heard me. We're fighting to liberate the Danans. You're fighting for the people of this realm. I'd say we're on the same path, really. It would only make sense for us to walk it together.
Danan dissidents, side by side with a Renan lord? Not the least intriguing invitation I've received. An invitation which would only be proper courtesy for me to accept.
I'll take that as a yes.
Hey, where'd Kisara go? I don't see her anywhere.
Maybe she just needed some time alone. A lot's happened.
That makes sense. She did just lose her brother after all.
We ought to keep moving as well. So long as there are lords who draw breath, we have a mission to complete. Kisara's a big girl. I'm sure she can handle herself. We should hurry on ahead to our next destination.
I guess you're right. And it is a lot safer here than it was. What do you think, Dohalim?
I am not sure I have the right to say anything as far as Kisara is concerned.
Fair enough. Well, I, for one, would like to say goodbye if we get a chance. Let's keep an eye out for her as we leave.
What's Kisara going to do now?
I'm sure it's complicated for her.
Where did Kisara run off to?
You don't think she took off after Kelzelik, do you?
No. Miguel entrusted her with his dream. She wouldn't do something reckless like that. Right now, I think she just needs time to think. What she does from here on out is up to her. She has to be the one to decide.
You all arrived here from Cyslodia, yes? In that case, you should depart via the south gate, rather than the one you arrived through.
Stay sharp. We're going in. We've reached our destination.
After all that, Kisara never came back to see us.
I'm surprised she slipped away without us noticing. Where would she even go? I hope this place survives. You think the Dahnans and Renans have a chance of getting along? We didn't really do much to change things around here, did we?
This realm had its own walls to overcome. And in the end, it was the people themselves who decided to break them down, without any help from us. I hope they keep going. I really do.
Yeah, well, if you say so, I guess. Huh?
All right. I leave command of the Gold Dust Cats in your hands.
You've got nothing to worry about, Kisara. I'll do your brother proud.
Looks like it's time to go. Take good care of Zare for me. All right, Lagiel?
You've got it. Stay safe, Kisara.
Did you come to say goodbye?
Actually, I was wondering if you could use another companion.
Huh?
Well, we certainly don't mind you coming along. We just figured you'd stay behind and help rebuild. These people could use you.
I thought much the same thing. However, in the end, something changed my mind. Ever since Miguel died, I've been thinking a lot. About where I went wrong, what I should have done differently. You know, that sort of thing. It's true that our dream of coexistence saved many Dahnan lives, but we were naive and short-sighted. I was so wrapped up in my idea of how things should be that I didn't see the problems that existed right in front of us. I thought we had been given a utopia. And so I never bothered to look too far past its surface. I chose to be ignorant. And because of that, because of me, my brother...
Miguel's death wasn't your fault, Kisara.
Perhaps you're right. But in the end, it was me he entrusted this dream to. I learned that nothing in this life is free, or gained without sacrifice. Now that I know that, I'll just have to figure out what else I don't know.
So, decided to join us?
I have. And hopefully I can continue to protect Elda Menancia from outside the dream world, for the sake of those still inside.
And here I thought you joined for an opportunity on my life.
In all honesty, I'm grateful to you. I truly am. I don't blame you for what happened. But I must also leave your service. No longer will I be defined by protecting a Renan Lord. From now on, when I fight to protect my dream. All I ask is that you do your part, that you fight alongside me, not just for those who used to believe in your dream, but for those that still do. Dohalim.
I understand. I'm no longer a lord anyway.
Well, this crew just gets bigger and bigger. All right, where to, team?
We make for Mahag Sar, the Valley of the Four Winds.
I'm amazed how easily you can move such a giant shield around like it's nothing.
Really? It's not actually as heavy as it looks.
It's really reassuring to have someone like you protecting us, though.
You know, I guess I never realized it before, but looking back, I've always been the sort to put myself in harm's way to protect those around me, even before I joined the Elder Menancia Guard. So in a way, using this shield to keep you all safe feels like it's what I was meant to do.
You don't need to worry about protecting me. I don't plan on relying on you.
That's okay. It doesn't matter if you do or not. I don't protect people because they ask me to. I do it because I want to, and because I think it's the right thing to do. That goes for you too, Dohalim.
Me?
Yes. You see, you and I both want the same thing. We have the same goal. That means it's in my best interest to continue to protect and keep you safe as well. Even now.
I'm not sure how much protecting I'll need either, but I appreciate the thought. I'm sure you'll do us proud, Kisara.
Right. You can all count on me.
What was Kelzalek even after in the end?
Isn't it obvious? Clearly he wanted the throne for himself, and was gonna have his goons execute Dohalim to get it.
He had to have known he couldn't hope to defeat a lord. He should have run while he had the chance, instead of holding himself up in the palace.
Maybe he thought he couldn't run? Either way, the outcome's the same.
So he got desperate and decided to go for broke?
One might argue that he was another victim of mine, in a sense.
Huh?
There is no greater calling in life to a Renin than the crown contest, yet I refused to take part. The shock he felt at that must have been truly immense. Enough to drive him to revolt, even though doing so meant defying Renin hierarchy.
I know I've said this before, but Dahnans and Renins wouldn't coexist here if it wasn't for your stance.
But that was no lofty idealism on my part, nor do I feel any pride at what occurred.
Spare us the pity party. You literally just joined us to uphold those ideals.
Shionne?
No, she is absolutely correct. I shall speak no more of my misgivings.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
Mahag Saar. That makes 4 out of the 5 realms that I've visited now.
I wonder what kind of lord we're gonna find there.
It doesn't matter. They try to get in our way. We'll take them down and that'll be that.
Get lost! Got time to shine!
Elusive deity! Tornado drive!
If they rush you, you gotta jump for cover, okay? Do it!
Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
We did it!
Magnificently done!
Elusive
deity! Law! Blow them away!
The heavens must be smiling.
I'll do my best! Flaming meteor!
Sword Rain Alpha!
I'll face you!
Get behind me!
Elusive deity! I'll face you!
I'll take out the leg with my shield!
Here's evil!
Dragon Swarm!
A charge like that could easily be fatal. Blow them away! I'll face you! Elusive deity!
Do it!
Shield!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes! A merry distraction.
There's still more to go!
I'll face you! Elusive deity!
Make it rain!
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
Hoo hoo hoo. Hoo! Hoo hoo hoo. Look, Hoodle, one of your buddies. Hoo! Out of our way!
Look sharp!
One more! Pierce through!
Begin!
Sword Rain Alpha!
From beyond!
Ready!
Imbue this
You
vanquished
think
soul
this
with
is
life! Resuscitation!
Demon Fang!
Freeze them!
Elusive deity! Tornado
I'll
drive!
stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara.
One more! Tornado blade!
Eternal Demon
Another
Fang!
incantation
Meteor!
ruined! Begin! Unlock!
Demon Fang!
Elusive
This
deity!
one's mine!
Tornado drive! Not so fast!
Going in!
Elusive deity! I'll face you! Tornado drive!
Rising Wyvern!
I'll face you!
Do it! It's open!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Striker!
Sword and Shield!
A classic combination.
There's something in the water. I didn't realize there was a pond here.
Yeah, this is Taka Pond. And it happened to have saved my life once upon a time.
What do you mean?
As a kid, I survived life under the past lords by escaping here when I needed to. It's terrible to swim in, but great for catching a bite for dinner away from Ren and eyes.
Bear in mind, our rations back then weren't enough to live off of. You had to take matters into your own hands if you wanted enough food to survive.
But how did you catch them? With your bare hands?
That might take a while. Fish are prone to swim away at the first sign of trouble.
I'd put bait or a lure on a line and use it with a fishing rod.
You must not be familiar with fishing if this sounds new to you. Here, let me show you how it's done. Now where might those fish be? Yeah! Not my lucky day, I guess. Hup! All right, once more from the top. Reel it in. I reeled us in a big one.
Hopefully it tastes better than it looks.
Yeah! Is this what I think it is? Dagnabbit! It got away. And that's all there is to it.
Wow. It seems like you need to have good reflexes to catch anything. I don't know if it's really for me. Kisara? I think I've seen enough.
Oh, sorry. I guess I'm just in my own little world when I go fishing.
Looks like we're going to be here for a while.
That's how fishing goes. You wait for a bite, and then the real battle begins.
Miguel told me that different fish live in different regions, and you have to pick the right rod and lure for what you're hoping to catch.
But that doesn't change the fact it's a giant time sink.
Of course, each fish has its own unique flavor, too. And some of them are supposed to be extremely delicious.
When you put it like that, maybe it's worth me trying my hand at fishing after all.
You're just in it for the food.
I was hoping we'd get to fish during our travels. And it just so happens I made sure to grab my brother's old rod before I left Vicente. So, if you ever feel like fishing when we've got a little downtime, just let me know.
Good to hear. Thanks for showing us. Okay!